She was recording me, so I did what you did. I just like waved, and then she proved she was by just flipping me off as I waved. Like, I'm like, I don't know what. Don't stare. Don't stare. I do. Remember what we decided. Please do not give them air.
About today?
What?
About today? You sent her a cease and desist. You had the cops talk to Christina about stuff that you did. You shouldn't be waving at her. You shouldn't be talking to her. You should be staying far away from her.
So the cops have nothing to do with what
I'm just saying, don't.
I was asking about a seat. I was asking about a seat. I walked away.
You said Lindsay. You said Lindsay. Lindsay. Is anyone sitting here? Don't talk to her.
Lindsay's in her 30s. She can talk to her. Lindsay's in her 30s.
Don't talk to her.
Lindsay can say
I'm not talking to you.
Lindsay doesn't want to talk to her. She sent her a cease and desist letter. Why would Lindsay talk to her?
The cease and desist is nothing with Christina, and the police calling Christina. I didn't request that.
I can't hear
Someone,
you.
Just stay away.
Someone that
Just stay away. Just stop acting like nothing happened, that you haven't done anything. Leave
I
her alone.
haven't done anything, and I will stand by that
You didn't
forever.
send her a cease and desist?
Yeah, it has nothing to do with you guys. It has nothing to do with
We are her
this.
friends, and we will back her up till the
A
day
cease
she
and
dies.
desist is a legal business. It has nothing to do with you guys.
Things that you did.
What did I do?
You accused her of things you did.
Well,
What did I
You
do?
sent her a cease and desist, and then
What
you
did I
approached
do?
her. You approached her after you
A
sent
cease
her
and
a cease and
desist?
Why would you want to approach her after you sent her a cease and
She
desist?
asked if there was
I
a chair
asked if
available.
I could
I know,
sit.
I told her there
I was
wasn't.
at a
Okay, so
press
who
conference.
Well, then she kept
You're at a press
asking.
conference.
I know.
You're at a press
What does that have to do with anything?
When there's not a lot of seats, you say,
There were lots of empty seats she could have sat at, but she chose to ask about sitting. She chose to specifically approach somebody by name that she sent a cease and desist to. It's just like,
Great. Guess what? You know what? I work with Lindsay, and she tried to get me sued. So guess what? I don't give a fuck.
I don't know you.
Well, you know me. You don't know
No,
me well.
I have
You
your
know who I
phone
am.
number because I wanted to get eyelash extensions, but we've never hung out.
No, I
I
know.
don't know
I
you.
never said we
So
did.
could you please get away from our table because you're making me uncomfortable. I don't know you. I don't know why you guys approached us. We asked about a seat at a press conference. I don't approach you guys when we're all hanging out together.
We don't all hang out together.
You guys, I know. So you're approaching me while I'm trying to have dinner. I approached you at a press conference about a seat. Could you please? She's bothering us. Could you tell her to leave us alone? I don't know her. I've never communicated with her.
All right, Hoochie, I don't know why that's not up yet,
Thank
but
you.
at least they got the back up.
So I just want to explain what happened. Here's Grayson. Here am I. I had been sitting here because this is where it is. And now, after they had dinner, they're sitting across. We felt threatened. I told them we felt threatened. And now, here they all are, sitting across at a different restaurant, getting groceries. And it's Lindsay, and it's Lori, and they're looking. And I feel like we can't leave, and now we feel frightened. And one thing they said, we've been very drama-free all afternoon. We worked the same trial. And one thing they said as they approached our table is stop acting like nothing's wrong. We're just trying to be professional while we cover trials together. That's our waiter, and we asked him to get rid of them. And we now feel like we can't leave. And they're all sitting and I'm looking side-eye. I don't want to look over because they're like waiting for us, and so I'm not leaving.
I'm literally at dinner enjoying a dinner and they're coming up to me and making me feel unsafe when I'm not doing anything. And I'm telling them to leave me alone. Like I'm not even like doing anything. It would be one thing if I was going up to them. But guess what? I stay away. All they do everywhere in public is film me.
No, I know. They film you ever. We just do our work. We just do our
So
work.
what? Because we didn't answer the filming, now they confront us? What's next? This is when people get murdered. We're in this. We see this. Literally, where people get murdered. Like, you don't respond.
Where are they?
They're literally across the street from us waiting on us to leave this restaurant. 3 of them left, and the only ones left are Lori, Janice, and Lindsay, which means the 3 of them are waiting to confront us.
So the 3 that have always confronted us.
They're all waiting. What's next? Do they physically assault me? Because I don't respond to them?
She's gonna twist that shit out of her. Oh, she's telling Grayson to calm down. We should go so you can hear.
She was recording me, so I did what you did. I just like waved, and then she proved she was by just flipping me off as I waved. Like, I'm like, I don't know what. Don't stare. Don't stare at me. I do. Remember what we decided.
Thank you.
Please do not give them air.
About today,
What?
about today, you sent her a cease and desist. You had the cops call Christina about stuff that you did. You shouldn't be waving at her. You shouldn't be coming, talking to her. You should be staying far away from her.
So the cops have nothing to do with what
I'm just saying, don't.
I was asking about a seat. I was asking about a seat. I walked away.
You said Lindsay. You said
Talking about
Lindsay.
Christina.
Lindsay. Is anyone sitting here? Don't talk to her.
Lindsay's in her 30s. She can talk to her. Lindsay's in her 30s. Lindsay can talk to
I'm not
her.
talking to you.
Lindsay doesn't want to talk to her. She sent her a cease and desist letter. Why would Lindsay talk to her?
The cease and desist is nothing to do with Christina,
called
and the
what?
police calling Christina. I didn't request that.
I can't hear
Someone,
you.
Just stay away.
someone that
Just stay away. Just stop acting like nothing happened, that you haven't done anything. Leave
I
her alone.
haven't done anything, and I will stand by that
You didn't
forever.
send her a cease and desist?
Yeah, it has nothing to do with you guys. It has nothing to do with
We are her
this.
friends, and we will back her up till the
A
day
cease
she
and
dies.
desist is a legal business. It has nothing to do with you guys.
Things that you did.
What did I do?
Things, you accused her of things you did.
Well,
What did I
You
do?
sent her cease and desist, and then
What
you
did I
approached
do?
her. You approached her after you
A
sent
cease
her
and
a cease
desist?
Why would you want to approach her after you sent her a cease and
She
desist?
asked if there was
I
a chair
asked if
available.
I could
I know,
sit.
I told her there
I was
wasn't.
at a
Okay, so
press
who cares?
conference.
Well, then she kept
You're at a press
asking.
conference.
I know.
You're at a press
What does that have to do with anything?
When there's not a lot of seats, you say,
There
"Is
were
there a
lots of
seat?"
empty seats she could have sat at, but she chose to ask about sitting. She chose to specifically approach somebody by name that she sent a cease and desist to. It's like,
Great.
we're
Guess
all
what? You know what?
ignorant.
I work with Lindsay, and she tried to get me sued. So guess what? I don't give a fuck.
I don't know you.
Well, you know me. You don't know
No,
me well.
I
You
have
know
your
who I
phone
am.
number because I wanted to get eyelash extensions, but we've never hung out.
No, I don't know you. So could you please get away from our table because you're making me uncomfortable. I don't know you. I don't know why you guys approached us. We asked about a seat at a press conference. I don't approach you guys when we're all hanging out together.
We don't all hang out together.
You guys, I know. So you're approaching me while I'm trying to have dinner. I approached you at a press conference about a seat. Could you please? She's bothering us. Could you tell her to leave us alone? I don't know her. I've never communicated with her.
Sorry, Hoochie, I don't know why that's not up yet.
Thank
but
you.
At least they got the back out.
Okay, we can go ahead and chat now.
Okay, yeah, not a problem. Hey, I'm calling you in reference, and I don't have the report right up in front of me, so I'm probably going to get some names wrong.
That's okay.
But I'm calling you in reference to Lauren and all the things that are happening between Arizona and then up here at the trial, and just kind of want to get your opinion and your perspective of things that have happened. I talked to Janice. She kind of gave me the story. It's like there's a lot of back and forth in this. So I just wondering what your side was.
Sure. I do believe there is a lot of back and forth. I couldn't tell you very much of it because uh, yesterday was the first time I've ever been involved. So
Okay.
I couldn't tell you about any of the other back and forth. I just know the general story that
Okay.
of theirs. So I couldn't actually speak to you on anything until literally yesterday because I haven't had any contact with Lauren. I haven't seen. I was not at Arizona ever
Right.
either of those times. I wasn't at any of the other trials they've been to.
And
So
you're
I have
Sarah,
nothing.
correct?
That's correct. Yes, Sarah.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
yeah.
So, did you have any contact with her last night at the restaurant or at the trial?
I yesterday was the only time I had contact with her, and the first time was after the sentencing. There was a press conference downstairs. I'm sure you've been in the courthouse many times. There's a
Sure. Yep.
large room downstairs, right when you go through security to the right by the vending machines. Large room, and that's where they had the press conference. I was in there with, and somehow in the elevator coming down from the fourth floor, the group of us had gotten separated. So we got in there first, and we had saved. We were in 3 seats and had saved 3 additional seats for them.
Right.
And Lauren comes over and starts pointing at each seat that has a backpack or a coat sitting on it and is saying, "Is this seat saved? Is this seat saved?" And the first seat she points, "Is this seat saved?" And we're like, "Yeah, it's saved." And then she points at the next one, that is literally the chair next to Lindsay sitting in a chair, the chair next to Lindsay, and saying, "Is this seat saved?" And I am turned, there's only 2 rows, okay? So I'm in the
Right.
first row, turned around in the chair. Lindsay and Lori are in the second row. So Lauren is pointing at a chair next to Lindsay in the second row. I'm turned around
Right.
from the first row. And I look at her and I say, "That seat's for Janice." And she kind of looks
Right.
at me and then doesn't respond to me and then repeats herself. "Is this seat saved?" And I say again, "That seat is." And she says, "Is this seat saved?" And at this point, Lindsay's sitting there with her hand over her face like blinders, like on a horse, and
Right.
not even responding. And Lori is a seat or so down from Lindsay, and she at this point says, "Do not talk to her. You sent her a cease and desist letter." And
Right.
Lauren, at that point, stops talking and turns and kind of huffs off and goes and
Right.
sits somewhere else in another empty chair because there were still empty chairs there. But yet she
Right.
came over to the 3 that we had literal backpacks and coats in to ask if they were saved. Yes, they were saved, very obviously.
Okay.
So
Okay.
that was that. That was it. Then that was probably, I mean, I don't know. You can check the time exactly when. My time's all messed up because we had stayed up the entire night before sitting on the sidewalk to get in line. So
Right.
my time was screwed up at that point. You can look and see what time that was, like 10 minutes before the press conference starts.
Okay.
So later that night, we go to this restaurant downtown. I don't even remember the name of it, but
Bitter Creek
I
Ale
didn't
House.
I didn't choose it. What? Sorry, what did you say?
It was the Bitter Creek house.
Yes. We went to that restaurant because Lindsay and Lori, they're not from here. I am local. So are two of the other girls that were with us. Lindsay, Lori, Janice are not local, but Lindsay and Lori, that's like one of their favorite places here. It has this grilled cheese and soup that they love. So they
Right.
wanted to go there their last night in town. We all go downtown, just driving. We pick them up from their Airbnb. No, that's not true. That was this morning. Like I said, my time is all messed up. We went down there. We were going to pick them up, but Lindsay was still finishing up some work. And
Okay.
she does, she works. So we
Okay.
go to the restaurant to wait for them, and we're there for like a couple hours, while. We're there for a long time. We're in the restaurant. We decide to eat inside because it's hot. I'm a big old baby. I don't want to eat outside where it's hot. We eat inside. We are leaving the restaurant. Somehow we got separated. I'm not sure why. Some of us were just being slower than others, like gathering up our
Right.
stuff.
Sure.
So I'm still inside the restaurant with Lori, and has gone outside already with the other two
Right.
ladies that were with us. And she sends a text and is like, so I don't remember what it said verbatim. Something like, OMG, Lauren and her assistant are sitting at a table in the restaurant. They're on the patio. Like what the heck? Like, what are the
Right.
freaking odds? Like, in the whole city,
Right.
they're at the restaurant. They came to the restaurant we were at.
Right. So you guys were there first.
Yes, we were.
Okay.
And I'm not even like worried about that because that's a fact that could easily be proven by like digital receipts and like, I mean, I don't know if they have cameras or not, but
Sure.
those would also show that. I know
Right.
that too because the patio is not that large. I don't know if you've been there. That was my first time there. The patio is not big. And
Okay.
we had stood outside on the patio actually for a minute looking at menus and like before we even went in the restaurant to look for a seat in there because it was seat yourself. And I kind of like looked around and they were sitting very close to the door, like from the
Uh huh.
patio to the inside of the restaurant, like
Right.
very, very close to it. And
Okay.
they were not there. I don't even think they'd gotten their food yet when we were leaving, actually. Um, but we were like, oh my goodness. So as Lindsay leaves and Lori and I are walking out, and Lori is feeling protective of her friend and wants to tell her, okay, you've approached her, you keep approaching her after you send her this letter. Don't do that anymore. Don't send the letter and then keep approaching her. Like,
Right.
and so she goes, we walk out of the restaurant door and walk over to her table, and Lori says that in so many words. They're exchanging words.
Right.
And uh, again, I don't know. I'm sure you probably, if you say that, I could see Lauren had her cell phone out there, like pointing at us. So I'm
Right.
assuming that's one of the recordings that you probably have, but she probably gave you so you could see whatever she said to her, they said to each other, and anything I said. I do know, and I'd never met her before, ever. I never seen her, met her until then. I mean, I saw her from a distance yesterday, but
Right.
that was the first time I'd seen her. Um,
So, so were you with Lori when she confronted Lauren yesterday?
that's what I'm talking about
And
right now as we left the
yeah,
restaurant.
right. So you were the one that was with her.
Correct.
And yeah, and her confronting her by no means constitutes anything illegal.
Yeah, she went
Um,
up and basically said, like, stop talking to her. She doesn't want to talk to you. And
right,
you didn't either because you sent that letter, but your actions are not matching your other actions. You send this letter that you had your attorney brother write from a different state and send it, which isn't even how those are supposed to work. You have to get an attorney from the same state. Like my husband's an attorney. Like
right,
we're all educated, not like we know everything. Like please,
right,
that'd be silly to claim, but like we
right,
some common sense things we know. So you're sending her this letter, but then you like specifically approach her asking about a seat with a backpack in it next to her as it's
right,
saved when there are other empty seats still in the
right,
room. Like, because he also kept saying that, like, don't come over to me at dinner. And we're like, you approached Lindsay at the press conference. And she kept saying, that was at a press conference. And we're like, and
Right.
like
Yeah.
like and Grayson
So
was calling me a fucking moron, and I was like, oh, okay. And then she said something. She's very performative. I mean, this is just my observation from the stories the other girls have told me, because like I said, I wasn't in Arizona, so everything I would say would be like hearsay. But
okay.
the things how she would talked about, I know when she came out of the courtroom after she said she wanted to talk to her and was saying, is a bully. I feel threatened. Like, I mean, in my opinion, that's very performative. It's for her camera audio so that she can have it. And I felt like that's what she was doing yesterday when she all of a sudden started saying to me, "I don't know you. I don't know you." Like, okay, we aren't friends. I think I even said that on her like on her video. I was like, yeah, we aren't friends, but we do know each other. You
Right.
you know me by name, and then all of a sudden she says, I only have your phone number because I wanted you to do my lash extensions. And I'm like, okay,
Yeah. No, I saw
cool.
that in the video.
And then she's like, I don't approach you when we're all hanging out. And I'm like, we don't hang out with you. I think that must have just been her tripping up. Maybe she meant to say, I don't approach you. And I don't know what she meant to say, but it didn't make
Right.
sense because when I responded to her, like she realized what she said didn't make sense.
Right.
But I'm the girl with like the black hair. If you have
The video.
watched the video, I was
Yeah.
black hair and I'm wearing like black top or something. But
Okay.
and then yeah, she starts saying I want her to leave to the server, and I was like happy to, and like walked off. I mean, I'm sure I'm missing things that were said. I'm not telling you everything that was said. I don't remember
Sure.
everything that was said.
Right. Yeah. No, I
But
mean, I don't expect the perfect A to Z.
yeah, but that's the like gist of it, I believe. And then like I said, I haven't seen her in person, spoken to her, made any contact with her, nothing since last summer when I saw her at the Chad trial
Okay.
until yesterday. And I
Right.
was at that restaurant for hours before she came. And I don't know if she saw us or not. I think it's very like common sense tells me it's very likely she saw us because it's not that large and you have to go inside to like get to the like place where the host is, the table, the
Right.
little like lectern where a host stands and tells you to like seat yourself and give you
Yeah.
menus. So, I
No.
mean, I think it's possible. And then also, like the girl said, like that was their favorite place, and they've been to that restaurant with her. So,
Yeah. That sounds good.
if
Hey,
it's
can
a very yeah. Anyway, that's that.
right. Yeah. Can I get your date of birth and your address real quick to put into the report?